this what led to that scene. Now y'all know these my kind of games though. These my kind of games. I don't know, it's something about games that's just. I'm gonna even tell you, when I was a kid and I got Mario 64 for the first time, and I was introduced to the kind of open area, open world, 3D, 360 type of move around world. While I was super excited, was it a game I played before that had that? Let me see. Let me go back and see if it was a game that I played before Mario Kart 60. I mean Mario 64, where you can move around in a big whole world like that. Mario might have pioneered that type of shit. I mean, yeah, Doom, but it was first person. I can't think of no game that was Mario Kart 64-ish before 64. Everything on Super, because I think 64 came after the Super. And that was a big leap. From Super to 64, that was a big leap. Yeah, I don't think I ever played nothing like that. So I think Mario World 64. When Mario World 64 first came out as a kid, when I was a kid, while I was super hyped by the colors and stuff on the TV and, you know, being a kid and having games and stuff, just overly hyped for it. I played it one time, but I never desired to go back through it. I just kind of like, I think I did the same thing at 11, 12, or 13 that I did with Odyssey at the age I was at when Odyssey first came out. Or any other Mario. I played, but it's something about the 2D Marios where I played the first Mario that came out for Wii. I played that 2 or 3 times all the way through. It's just something about the big open world games like the third person view. I don't know. I just don't be interested. It's just too much. I don't know. It just seems like it's so much. You're trying to take a lot of my time for something virtual that's not real. When you're developing your games, you're trying to take a lot of my time, my real human time, for something that's not real. When I come from an era where games were almost equivalent to arcade games at home. You go to the arcade, you put a quarter in, you know you can only put so many quarters in. Alright, you're done, you go outside, you get on the BMX, you fry with your friends. Same thing at the house, alright? You get 3 lives, 3 continues. If it didn't work in that session, pick up the phone, call your homie, see if y'all wanna go play basketball. And that was it, and you leave. It didn't demand so much time, so much personality, so much personalization, so many quest lines. Like, even though this game, Wheel World and Clair Obscur, the 3 I'm playing now, they probably got hordes of to-do lists and task lists and everything. It didn't have all that. And if it did have all that, you didn't know in the game. You just completed stuff and you got stronger. And you was like, yo, this is crazy. If you go to this crazy area over here, this secret area, you could get something thrown, and you tell your friends in the neighborhood, and they get it, and they experience it, and they go, and they beat the little 8-stage game, and it's done. It didn't take so much time from you. But it seemed like when them 3D area open games came, where you could run around everywhere, it started putting so much in the games, like real actual tasks in the game that would make a human better in the game, that if you did that in your real life, it'll make you better in your real life. And it's like, well, I don't want to make him a virtual person that, you know, I don't want to make him good and not make me good. So when games started doing that, I started to be like, freak that. I'm finna move on, bro. Like, I ain't finna, this ain't a job, bro. I just wanna play the game. And we'll see right here. I don't think this got that. This got some things that as you go through the stage, you pick up little coins and skulls and torches or whatever. And you can get mastery levels per stage you complete. I like that. Cause then I can pick a stage, go and master it. That's my game. That's what I do. But if it's like this long to-do list, and some of those quests in the to-do list unlock some parts of the game that will help you for this other quest in the to-do list. So if you do all 5 of these to-do lists, they all coincide, and you'll get the actual revealing of the prize or the accomplishment in the game. That's just too much. And then you gotta grind and build weapons. When they start putting building in games, I don't want to build shit. I don't want to build a gun. I don't want to build a weapon. I don't want to build none of that in a game. I'll do that in life. If I'm going to build a weapon and a gun, then I need to be trying to figure out how to really build a house. Because right now, if you left me alone, I don't know how to build a house. So I'd rather go and learn how to build a house. If I play a game, I just want to be able to eat the flower plant and get the firepower. Eat the mushroom and get the big man. That's it. And so that's why I like 2D games like this, because they just bring it to you. It's hardcore, it's high paced, intense action, nice graphics, especially now that they can do the type of graphics that we had in the 90s on here right now. What they doing on these games right here, they got so much data and space and capability. They can make these games super match. Look at the colors on this screen. Like, hold up. Well, I'm at right here. Let me move my thing down. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the colors on this type of stuff. The detail. It looked like Fox Kids in the morning. It's dope. And it's the 2D game. Look, the eyes are sparkling like never before, blinking while it's sitting still. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. That's why I like these games, bro, man. That's why I like these games, man. I mean, Call of Duty and all that stuff, it's tight too to jump on there and run around. I get on there and I go hard. I ain't gonna even lie. I go hard on any game I get on, except for some of these fighters, because they got these complex combo systems. Power Rangers Battle of the Grid, you don't want to see. And if I can play the tutorial of Killer Instinct one more time, you don't want to see me on that either. But I ain't gonna act like I'm I ain't do that. I